Hey, welcome back to another exciting Rare Air Tech Session Saturday. That's right, it's where all of us Volkswagen owners get together to work on each other's shit to keep it going for another month. Because that's what old Volkswagens need, constant maintenance. Honestly, mine have been pretty good because I like to stay on top of things before they break. And I recommend that to everybody. So if you happen to live in the Pensacola area, or if you're just visiting, you are invited to come on out to our tech session. You can hit up our website, rareairvw.com, and look at the events page, and you can find out when our next tech session is. They're usually the first Saturday of the month, but sometimes, like this month, there's an exception because we had a car show that was on the previous Saturday, so we had to bump the date. But anyway, it's usually an exciting event. We all gather together, and if not anything else, we might just wind up, shooting the shit and eating pizza. And that's a good day to me. That's a really good day to me. A couple people have said in the past, hey, you're at tech session, why don't you do any tech? That's because not all the tech involves me. Most of the tech that I do is at my house. I work on my own vehicles, and you watch me do that. So when I get to see other people, I don't always necessarily get my hands on. Sometimes I'm just there for knowledge-based reasons. And I enjoy my friends, really I do. I enjoy their company, but I don't always have to get dirty. So that's why you don't always see tech. And sometimes when people show up, it's just like change a distributor cap, how hard is that? Top off your oil. And you take people to tech session that have never had a Volkswagen before, and you teach them how to do these things because this is an old vehicle and they need to understand how to do basic general maintenance. I probably should cover a video on that myself, just basic general maintenance of your Volkswagen. Should go around my white Beetle and do it with that because I need to put that thing on the road is what I need to do. I'll probably get that insured and registered probably later this summer. Don't think I want to do it now because in the summertime I don't drive this stuff a whole lot. It's just too hot. Just way too hot. No air conditioning, it really sucks. I love the Volkswagens, really I do, but without the AC, just summers in Florida are absolutely awful. If I still lived in New Jersey, it'd be a very different story, I'm sure. There'd be a couple days during the week, once in a while, not even every week, where you won't want to be in it. And the nights up there are generally cool. Hell, sometimes in the summertime, you even have nights down in the 40s. Well, we're continuing on our way. I don't know how much more of this I'm going to record. I know you guys do like my driving videos. Yeah, what the hell, I'll let the camera run. You guys can always fast forward if you don't want to watch it, right? Still have those people that complain. It's too long! Well, fast forward. You have that power. Your volume's too high, we'll lower the volume. Your volume's too low, we'll raise the volume. At least my volume is consistently high or consistently low. It's not this swing shift shit like Hollywood movies do. I friggin' hate that. Where you can barely hear the dialogue, so you raise the volume, and all of a sudden there's a loud action scene, and it's so friggin' loud your house is gonna fall down. That's really just, yeah, that drives me nuts, so no. None of that. Ruby's running very, very well this morning. She warmed up very, very quickly. Probably because of the weather the way it's been, she's already pre-warmed before I even start her. It'll probably be in the mid to upper 80s today. The humidity is going to be very high. It just got done raining again, 3 days in a row, rain. It's on again, off again rain, but nonetheless, it's still the third day of rain. Forecast says there's a chance of rain again later on today, but we'll see how much we actually wind up getting. Maybe not anything, hopefully. But since I brought Ruby out of the garage, you know what's gonna happen. Yeah, she's gonna get rained on. If there's any chance of rain, Ruby's gonna get it. Every single time she gets rained on. She's running very, very well. She's extremely happy to be out of the garage. Ruby is my favorite driving car. Some people who are into modern, you know, imports or muscle cars or things with more power think that I would prefer the 350Z as far as driving, but no, it's Ruby. Ruby is just, she's fun. She's underpowered, she's a go-kart, but she's quick to handle, she's lightweight. Just, you know, everything you're looking for out of a woman. Third gear's not troubling me today again. It's actually behaving. So, I don't know what the deal is with that still. I changed the fluid out. I mean, there's dramatic improvement. I mean, shifting through all the gears was just better. But still, once in a while, shifting into third gear, it's just like you're hitting a wall. And I found that if I rev match it and I shake the shifter around, it'll go in. So I think it's something inside the transmission. I mean, it has to be. I can't think of what else it could possibly be at this point. It might be something as simple as the nose cone bushing. Somebody mentioned that to me. Somebody mentioned a nose cone bushing to me. Everybody loves this Volkswagen. Could be as simple as a nose cone bushing. I believe it's brass or a bronze bushing or something that's up in the nose cone. And that's where the little stem comes out of the shifter coupler attaches to underneath the car in the shift tunnel. And if that thing is woggling around, it can have a tendency to bounce and just not align itself properly with the gears. It'll just cause things to be a little bit wonky. And that's a good possibility. I have not thought to inspect that yet. It's real easy to get up underneath the car. I'll just roll it up on some ramps. And why the hell is this light taking so long? This light never takes this long, and we never have this kind of traffic here. These idiots must have retimed it. Alright, we are almost to tech session. Tech session is always held at Don's house. Well, almost always. We've had a few exceptions. But Don's a really nice guy. He's got a big yard, so we can fit a lot of cars back there. He's got a lift in the shop. And I mean, the guy has more tools than I do. Wonder why you're getting headlights flashed at me. Is it because I'm driving a Volkswagen, or is it because there's a cop ahead? I don't know. I'm not going too fast, though. But, as I said, tech session's almost always at Don's house. He's really nice. He's got more tools than I do. He's got a lift in the shop. He's essentially got... that would be Wild Bill going to get the pizza. I'm sure of that. We'll be doing a separate video with him as you notice his bus is on the road. That's right. He's got the engines changed out in it once and for all. Whee! I thought he was going to back out in front of me. That scared me a bit. Well, tech session on the mailbox as always. Yo, look what Don did over here. He did a little bit of cutting and trimming. And he moved his little tunnel entry. Ah, he took down a giant tree over there. And there's a hole in the fence. See who's here. Check it out. Since everybody's hiding inside because the sun is pretty intense. Alright, let's roll the windows up just enough in case it rains. Sorry everybody for the shaky video, but it turns out I left the SD card out of my camcorder, so say hello over here.
Only like one, this is one thing.
What you guys doing?
We're trying to find the right size clip for the distributor.
Oh, that's not one?
Nope.
Why not?
Because it's the wrong one.
But what's wrong about it?
Because
it's the wrong one.
The way
that's all I can tell you, dude.
The way it latches right here, this one it's a fork, this one has a single.
So it kind of fits like this.
So one is like this and one is like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I like that.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Force it in here with a pair of pliers.
Really? Nah. I'll just find the correct one.
I got stickers for you.
Stickers?
I got stickers.
Oh man, should I follow you?
You can if you want. I mean, I can't wait to see where you're gonna put this sticker. Took me a lot of flirting with a nurse to get them for you.
Nurse flirting? Uh-oh, what kind of sticker is this? For rectal use only. Yes, we can definitely find some purposes for that.
I can only imagine where you're gonna place this thing. So here you go. You got like 10 of them right there.
I think we'll put the first one on Carlos' shifter whenever he gets here.
And that's what I was expecting.
The nurse gave that to you, huh?
Never been used, don't worry.
Oh, can't say the same about whatever I'm sticking it on, though. Thank you for that.
So
when you said stickers, I was like, what's he doing with stickers? I thought maybe you had something for a YouTube or something you were starting.
That's for you, so you can have more material right there.
Yeah, this is it right here. This is going to be some good material. What you got, a bag of weed?
Wish, but no. A bag of sunshine.
That's it. There you go.
Why does that one fit?
Because it's got the fork.
I thought you were going to say because it's the right one.
Glenn, I have a pickup line for you.
A pickup line? Why would you be picking me up?
Not for you, for you.
No.
To share with me.
Yeah. Are you part Israeli?
No, I can't say I am.
Because you is really hot.
Oh, thank you.
Try that one on Tinder, Glenn.
You know, I should put some shitty lines in there like that. I do pretty well just telling people that I'm an independent entrepreneur and I'm 6'3". Boom, emails.
How would you describe? how would you describe yourself as a food?
As a food?
Yeah.
Salty.
Buttery.
Salty. For rectal use only.
For rectal use only.
For rectal use only. There you go. Yeah, that's what kind of food I am. Right. It's like a carrot.
High calorie. A lot of protein. I see.
Oh, there's plenty of protein.
I would describe myself as a lasagna.
Don's still working on that gas tank from a year ago that he blew up on himself.
Yeah. Find one? Yep. All right. Now spit out.
That's the power source.
What you doing, Don?
Refurbishing a gas tank.
Oh, it's not the same one you blew up on yourself.
No. This one is out of that gold Super Beetle.
That's why I'm smelling gas from all the way across the yard. Wow.
Yeah. It was almost full and it was varnished gas in it.
Yeah.
So we drained it and it filled up almost 2 5-gallon jugs. And it was, like I said, varnished. There wasn't much sediment at all in the bottom. I'm very happy with the, it's a little bit, you know.
Phosphoric acid, Don.
That's who?
Use phosphoric acid on it, take it right off.
Well, I'm gonna paint it with that.
Yeah, well, don't paint it with the phosphoric acid, just coat it.
Well, no, I'm gonna paint it with the Ospo.
Yeah, throw the Ospo shit on it and then let it sit 24 hours. And then the next day, lightly wire brush it, prime paint, done.
Yep.
It'll stick so good, too.
Good.
Just make sure you wire brush it after.
The top coat will be a good thick coat of brush-on Rust-Oleum.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah.
The spray will work also. Just make sure you put some kind of primer on it.
Well, I like to brush it on because you get a thicker coat.
You get a thicker coat and you get in the spots you can't reach with spray too. So some people criticize on my YouTube channel that I brush paint, but no, I use brush all the time.
Those little cheap, brushes
with the bristles falling out of them all the time.
If a bristle gets in there, it doesn't matter.
I try not to do that, but
then you throw the brush away. Now, if I do get a bristle in there, I'll pick it out.
Yeah, I try. Sometimes you miss them.
Oh, guess what? It didn't have a filter on the bottom.
Oh, okay. Don't screen.
I got a new kit. Put the new kit with a filter in it.
Cool, cool.
For the bottom. So while I'm gonna spray this now, and then I'm gonna blow air through the fuel line, make sure it's not clogged.
All right.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Guess the rain scared off everybody this morning, huh?
I know.
That's why I delayed my arrival. Whose is this?
belongs to Willie Estes. He's a new club member.
Okay.
Doesn't know a lot about him, so he's learning, but he couldn't be here today.
Did I see a post on Facebook or something about it?
Not sure.
I think somebody said something about a gold super beetle or
Yeah,
something.
this would be it then, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You got one of these bad boys.
Just realized you got copyrighted music going on here.
Copyrighted.
You're gonna have to play other music over.
I got the CDs are in.
Well, Don decided to not take the rust off first with some phosphoric
No,
acid and
I'm
go
gonna-
straight for the
I'm gonna
paint.
convert it to primer.
You're trying to convert it to primer.
It's a temporary fix.
Well, you know what? Here's the answer, right?
What?
Not my car.
Not my car.
Not my car.
It worked.
Yeah.
This will work. I'll let this dry for a day. I'll put Rust-Oleum on it.
It is Rust-Oleum.
I mean Rust-Oleum paint, not
It is Rust-Oleum paint.
I know. It'd be real nice on your lens.
It's alright, this is a removable lens. I can actually dunk it in acetone.
That's smart to keep so that's on there for safety reasons.
Yeah, I put this GoPro into a safety case here.
That's a
I
smart
kept
thing
getting
to
hit with
do.
weld sparks, and they have a plastic lens normally, and it put all kinds of ping marks in it. So now I got the glass one, and I've never had to replace a stupid $20 lens ever again. These little filters are like $1.
That's a smart thing to do.
I thought so.
So how'd you like meeting Kyle Petty?
Oh, he was cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. Kind of a surprise that Kyle Petty was into Volkswagen.
I know, that
Yeah.
was really neat, especially when he showed us that picture of that Beetle with his dead bumper sticker on it.
Yeah, he needs a Herbie NASCAR that like Lindsay Lohan had now.
Yeah.
A little unorthodox, but you know, hey, worked for her.
Yeah. I'm gonna let that dry and then flip it over and do bottom.
So I saw he took down a big tree over there. What happened?
Big old tree, this big around.
Yeah.
Oh, over here I got something for you.
Something for me. Is it a piece of a tree?
Well, yeah. You like watermelon?
I love watermelon.
You love watermelon?
I love
How
watermelon.
about a nice juicy piece of watermelon?
Oh, there we go. Oh, you actually tried to bite it.
Watermelon.
Not the first time I've seen you with wood in your mouth.
That could go on the internet.
All right, we got another beetle showing up here. Looks like it's Jeff.
Yeah, who we got? We got Jeff.
Is that Bob behind him? No, he's driving too fast to be Bob. Ooh, that paint stinks. Ooh, that doesn't smell like usual Rust-Oleum. No, there's definitely some other chemical in there. Peter, you're running copyrighted music. I shouldn't be in here.
My new toy.
Your new toy.
Yes, 3-in-1. It's you flip it to
Oh, I
there.
thought you were showing me the engine.
It's a TIG welder.
Uh-huh.
It's a stick welder, and it's a plasma cutter.
Yeah, is it Harbor Freight?
No.
No.
No. The
Standards.
rack is, yeah.
Cool. Where'd you get that?
I got it online.
Online? Guess you got a special deal on it?
Cool. Got a good deal on it.
Yeah, you're the guy that always goes for the deals like I do.
But I read all the reviews, you know, and
Uh-huh.
really good reviews. Good customers. I can't wait to use it. Oh, that's cool, isn't it?
It is cool.
Actually, there's 3 here. You can do
Oh,
all
looks
of
like
it.
I gotta sign in.
Yeah, you gotta sign in.
Gotta sign in. You come to Texas, you gotta sign in.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Don's putting pock
There you
marks
go.
all over.
Yeah,
It's pulling.
Yeah, so am I.
that's all it was needed.
All the pizza's gonna taste like paint. You're gonna spray the pizza directly. Here you go. There it goes.
Watch me get electrocuted.
I'm watching. Here we go. Psst. Get in there. Shoot some sparks.
I don't even know if that got it right.
I look like it. It looks a little squishy and soft, like it's soldered itself.
Yeah.
How hot did it get? Oh, no.
No, it's like
I think it went through.
Before we got this, probably.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't touch that?
It's too hot.
Man, you need some better calluses on your fingers.
Hey, I can do
Or just
I can do
regular
tortillas.
pliers.
I can't do that shit.
Tortillas?
Yeah.
I can hold a tortilla.
Oh man, I tell you what.
Is that like racist
And let's see,
stuff?
I'm trying to think of what year it was or what grade. I'll never forget, man. Watch this Mexican culture movie in elementary school. I think it was maybe 4th or 5th grade, probably 4th grade.
My work.
And
Slide hammer it right out of there.
and watched it, and they had this Mexican woman, and she was sitting next to that rock, she was grinding that corn,
Yeah, to make a masa.
and then all of a sudden, they explained that they were making tortillas with it and stuff, and all of a sudden a fly landed. Went crunch! I said, "Oh, that's where the black spots come from on the tortilla shells." Everybody, I'll never forget that. That was, and that, you know, that was.
Just
Let's see,
trolled everybody.
that was like 40 some odd years ago, you know, but I always remember that.
Yeah. Let's see, how's that? Not grabbing?
Hey, it's my first time right here.
And then come out a tiny bit, and then set that.
Set it towards you, right?
Yeah, you pull it. And this way, when you're done pulling, you can go forward and get it to release.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get the car, Hey, we've got a bigger slide. Yeah, but do you have the thing, this piece that goes to the end? Yeah. Hold on, let me get it. Yeah, releases.
Let me try it.
Hey,
Get
you're
rid
almost
of
done.
these
Yeah.
And do another one about here, and maybe right about there. Need to do one right here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Let me go ahead and take off the paint.
Okay. That was actually that's good for it.
Knew I sounded the hum of a Type 4. There would be Wild Bill. Shit. Tripping over things here. What is up, Wild Bill?
I just came back from Howie's Pizza.
I can smell it.
Oh, that was me.
If your ass smells like that.
No. It's my new cologne.
Pizza?
Howie Pizza.
Ooh, the Howie. Uh-huh.
First time in a long time.
Yes, it has been quite a while.
Hey.
Oh, look at that. He brought me lunch.
Hey!
Congratulations on the bus being
I
alive.
don't know what everybody else is
well.
eating, but that's mine.
What are we doing over here?
Taking out some dents. Taking out some
Yeah.
dents.
Hey.
Fixing his black eye.
Looks like a porcupine. Get him to show you his toilet in that thing. The
Toilet?
bus has a toilet in
His
it.
bus?
Yeah. Go right there. Check this out.
Is this like some kind of racist joke?
Toilet right here.
Hey, come on in.
So you can take a shit and watch everybody through the window, huh?
How about that?
Does it drop right down through the floor
Isn't
pan?
that crazy? Gotta hold the floor.
Yeah,
Like Mario Kart where you're really dropping some bombs on them.
Banana peel and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah,
Yeah, apparently not. That's funny. Is that from that originally?
Yeah.
That's really cool. Oh, it looks a lot better than it did. Check that out. Yeah.
It's got whiskers.
You don't have much more. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Leave them and paint them.
Curb feel.
Should cover the whole bus with them. You'd be the Porcubus.
No, what was that movie the guy had all the spikes in him?
Oh, Pinhead.
Yeah.
Hellraiser. Yeah, the Pinhead bus.
Pink Floyd and Pinhead.
Pin Floyd.
Sounds like a sounds like a walk.
Yes. You ever wonder where the fat goes when you exercise? Fat and sugar are related. And when you burn sugar, what's it turn into? Carbon dioxide and water. So when you breathe it out, every time you exhale, you're exhaling the carbon from the sugar. And that's how you lose weight.
So I could just sit at home, watch TV, and just breathe.
Just breathe, you'll lose weight. You'll also tend to lose water vapor from your breath too, so you'll lose weight that way. And you'll sweat, so.
That just gives me a
So if you don't eat and you don't
reason
shit,
to
you'll still
stay
lose weight.
lazy. That's awesome.
We just got Thomas's timing set. Looked like he was probably set to 0 degrees before top dead center at idle, which is of course wrong. So we got him dialed in the way it should be. You better look inside of there and make sure there's not like dirt and shit in there. Just leave it off. Yeah, leave it off. Put it on later. Oh, I gotta step out in the sun, man. Woo! Duckman gets fried in the sun. Here we go.
Fire in the hole! I don't want to stand on the side where the piston is.
What's taking so long? Wow, runs really quiet.
Put the right foot forward, put the left foot back.
Stop turning over.
Why?
The battery,
The wire behind your seat?
No, battery's connected.
the charge.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
How about the wire down here? Is that hooked up?
Which wire?
The wire that goes right underneath the back seat there. That's for your starter.
We got wires off the coil over here, if that matters.
No, but the black one is the one that is coming from over there.
Well, that won't affect the starter, but
I didn't know if that went to the ignition.
well, it does go to the ignition probably.
Yeah,
But
but it's the black one, so the black one is good.
Glenn, I don't know what you're talking about.
you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't see the wires sitting there?
There's a lot of wires.
No, there's only a couple of them. The big ones I pointed to. They're right there on the floor pan. Yes, you just nope. Your fingers touched them. Those. Make sure those are hooked up. Those are the ones that go to your starter.
Where do I hook them up?
What are you saying?
Where do I hook them up?
Together. Did you unhook them?
No. What, these? No.
They
These
are-
are no. They're connected.
Good. Okay. Did you break it? You broke it already. I'm looking in here. There's another wire there with your starter. Is that one hooked up? Go around the other side. You see that big wire on the starter that's on top, the black one? And then there's another one that's underneath it. Directly underneath it. Yes.
That's what happened
Is
to
that one
mine.
hooked up?
Mine came off, and it wouldn't.
Is that not it? That's not it, is it? That's not the same wire there. Now hang on.
that
You're in the
was
wrong spot. Come back here.
No, it's not.
There's a wire missing.
Yeah, there's a wire missing right there.
Where's your missing wire? Man?
Here it is.
Are you sure that's it? I don't
No.
think that's it.
No, because it's got a male fitting.
Is your battery charged? Your lights were awfully dim earlier.
It's fully charged.
Why were your lights so
since
dim?
last night.
Your lights were really dim. Turn your lights on.
See if the cable's loose.
Are your lights on? Turn your lights on.
Flasher.
Are your lights on?
Yeah.
Turn your key on. Don't start it, just turn the key on. What are you doing?
I saw him just like a little spark or something.
You're not talking to me. I need you to communicate with me. I'm asking you questions, you're not answering.
It seems to be quitting. See, watch.
That's not quitting. That's the
He just
opposite.
wasn't doing it right.
Oh, now it did it again. It did it again.
Turn the key completely off and back on. You have to turn it completely off and back on.
Those things aren't bolted down, are they? Grab the whole thing and twist it. Oh, it's that loose? Shit.
Yeah, it's super nice.
Let me grab a.
That's why you're having a problem. You can't go with battery terminals just come apart. Yeah.
Is this for your camera? Here you go. There's the reason why. Check the front of the battery. Check the label. You're gonna love that.
This is why it doesn't work. Yeah, that's why we're having issues. All right, Duckman touch. Why take the damn key out? Yo,
I remember talking about safety wire and that nipple.
your nipples.
Yeah.
Don't safety wire your nipples.
Well, I try to get them so they go stick out even. But I don't have to do it on this one. This one's got the screw in.
Screw-in nipples, huh?
Yeah.
My nipples are Velcro on.
I like nipples.
You like nipples?
I love nipples. They make me smile.
I
Look,
think nipples
nipples.
make all of us smile. Why are you backfiring? Why are you backfiring? You're not answering me.
I can't answer.
Well, you did. You took
most
it apart. You said your spark plug wires are in the right order. You're telling me something wrong now, are you? Come on, Tommy. I ask you questions. You can't just stare at me.
I honestly don't know.
There you go. That looks right. Fucking clip. Put some baling wire or some shit on that when we get done here. Alright. I wasn't doing that before we changed the timing, right?
Right.
So maybe we fucked the timing up and it was fine all along.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Now why did you mess with it again?
Because it needs to be timed.
Maybe it was timed.
We don't know that.
Alright, get your 10mm out. Unfortunately, we don't know anything at this point. Now we just know it's backfiring and it wasn't before. Is that your 10mm? It doesn't look like a 10mm.
Well, we need this anyways.
No, we don't. Throw it on the ground. Loosen that bolt. Just enough to be able to turn the distributor.
So, question on the timing, on static timing. I've heard that it's when the light goes
Just
on,
enough to loosen to turn the distributor.
and I've heard when the light goes off.
Okay. I don't know why you turned the distributor that much because now you're so far off the mark. Don't mess with it. You already messed it like way up. I didn't want you to do that. No, get in the car. Get in the car. Where's that clip at?
The clip is
Okay.
right there. Right next to it.
Yeah, let's not throw this kind of stuff on the ground anymore. Don't turn anything. Just sit, okay?
Whoa, we got 2 wasps in here.
Well, chase them out. That's your job for now.
Don't scare them.
All right, try to start it now. And again. Stop. And again. Stop.
Hold on.
Holding on to what?
No, him for not to move anything.
Yeah, don't touch nothing. Bye. All right, come out of the car. No, it fell down. Ah, you know what? There is something under the distributor cap, though. This distributor cap is shot. There's a piece of it laying right here. You see it?
Yeah.
The distributor cap's gone, so replace that. I can't even get my finger to pull it out, but that's part of your problem right there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to replace the distributor cap. I don't know if you just broke it off or you got another one. See the dick in there?
Yep.
That one's got a dick. So clip the new one back on. See? Show the world. See? Distributor cap with the dick on the left. The dick is broken off on the right. So that one's a Caitlyn Jenner on the right. I'm stepping out of the sun because I'm frying. Switch those back. Make sure you switch the wires one by one. Clip it back down, and then we'll retime it. Go ahead, go for it.
I figured we would have had something.
Well, it fluttered. All right, stop.
Why would you switch?
Because if your TDC and the BDC are backwards, as you said, and it's pointing towards the wrong side, then that means it should be on the other side.
Because before, when he couldn't put his cap on unless he turned it all the way around, and the wires would have been way over to this side. So I don't know. That's why I said put it where the cap can go on and then put the wires on.
I don't know, but I'm limited to what I can do standing in the sun here because holy
Hey,
first shit.
hey, you want?
Ugh.
No, I'm cool working right
You want to push it into the shade a little bit?
Don doesn't want the exhaust.
If I get this new job, we'll definitely be
It's Carlos.
getting my car done this summer.
Carlos dating my daughter.
You wish.
I wish Carlos was dating my daughter.
I feel like if Glenn had a daughter, she'd be just as like dirty as Glenn is. No.
I fucking hope so.
That'd be some kind of Tom.
Put her on birth control at 8.
Oh my god.
Fuck, dude.
Might have to. She's anything like me. We did change the fuel line now. Maybe it had a bubble in it.
Hello there, YouTube. My name's Carlos. I drive a 1968 Volkswagen Beetle, and
You're gonna do the spicy chocolate challenge with me.
the what?
Spicy chocolate challenge.
That sounds like some gay shit.
No. What you do
Like-
is you eat a piece of chocolate. It's got peppers in it, and you talk about your car while you're sitting in the driver's seat.
Well, I just spit that shit out or drink some water.
Well, that's the point. You can spit it out. You can drink some water, but it's still burning you. You got to keep talking about your car.
While I'm eating this
While
chocolate.
you're eating the chocolate.
Dr. Pepper. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Why? I'm gonna do it.
Well, ask Tom to do with you then.
Well, I'm
might
probably
do
gonna do
that.
it twice now that I think about it. I got Gregory too to do now.
Pretty much all I'm gonna
Ruber,
say is
yeah.
my car's a piece of shit.
Well, you can do that,
That's
but you
it.
say what year it is, how
Oh,
you
yeah.
caught it, how many times you take
I'll
the
make a
engine
YouTube video on
apart,
that one day.
how many spark plugs you stripped.
That hits way too home, dude. That's like, I think I've done 3
3 spark plugs stripped.
spark plug stripped. I
Wow,
did.
that's almost all of them.
I did one on one head, got a new head, replaced that. Did the other side adjacent to it, stripped that one, put a helical in it, and then just did the other one. Yep, so that's 3 so far.
That's 3.
Yep.
I've never stripped one.
Huh?
Not even in a moped or a lawnmower. Never stripped out any of them.
I don't know any better.
Be gentle.
I don't know any better, like I said.
Be gentle, dude.
I don't have a... I
You don't-
I
you
came
don't-
into this stuff dry. I never worked on cars in
Well,
my
that's
life.
exactly it. You're not supposed to go
Yeah.
in dry.
You gotta do that
I
spit.
was just about to make that analogy too. I was waiting for you to finish speaking, and then you said it, and by accident.
You gotta spit shine.
Thanks for that, Carlos. We got the Carlosism in this one.
There it is, right
Yep,
there.
you came into it dry. All right, this is the second time driving it. He drove it a whole 6 feet. Oh my God, look at this. I don't believe it. Holy crap. It's only been a year. Oh my God.
Turn left a little bit.
Watch your fingers, Carlos.
Stop. We're
Got
good.
it.
Check it
Yeah.
out. He drove it to the hip.
Now push the truck. That's how you're gonna go home. You're gonna push the truck home.
off, bro.
Cool.
You having too much fun with that.
Ooh, I gotta get out of this sun.
It's been
again.
so long since I've never done it.
Oh. Yeah.
It's a thrill.
Oh, look at this. This is also an import. It's 4 cylinders, right? It is.
It is a 4-cylinder.
Yep. There's Ruby. Ruby's always doing well here. Got this bus. Really nice, beautiful bus. I think he won first place in his category last year at our show. Sorry for the shaky camera work, but this camera doesn't have jitter control. Unfortunately, my camcorder battery is dead. I said the wrong thing. Actually, I forgot the SD card. My fault. Battery's charged. You've probably seen him at Tech Session before. Really a nice bus. Gregory should be something like this soon, although this is an earlier year. It's got some really nice woodwork in here. With all the cabinetry and stuff, it makes the interior look so much smaller. I think I will make it much more spacious. I like it, but it'll be different for me for sure. There's that missing tray. that I had just laying around with rust holes in it, which I didn't know what it was. It turns out that's what it is. Anyway, really, really beautiful bus. All right. Sets of keys here. So ends another fun and exciting tech session. Did demonstrate a little bit of tech today. Tommy's timing was not only off, but his spark plug wires were on the wrong parts of the distributor cap. So once the sun came out, I don't do too well in the sun. I had to step out of the sun. He had one of the other guys help him put the wires in the correct locations, and boom, the thing fired right up. Showed a little dent pulling today with Gabriel. Sprinklers. Otherwise, it was a good day. Oh man, so much cooler once I got on the other side of his house. Holy shit, it's been just so hot. Yeah. Whew. I'm just tired. The sun and the heat just wears me out. I do fine in the heat as long as I'm in the shade and I've got lots of water, and today I just wasn't prepared for that. It wasn't even working and it was just too much for me. Anyways, as always, you guys, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, plug that dingle belly down there next to the subscribe button. That way you get updates every time that I upload a new video. Don't forget to check out duckshit.net if you'd like to find my mailing address. That's right, my mailing address. Oh my god, I posted my address online. Some people have noticed my address in some of my other videos because I left an envelope that was sitting there, but you know what? That's my mailing address. It's meant to be public. That's why I'm not trying to hide it. We're gonna talk more about that in an upcoming Q&A. Anyways, thanks for watching. You guys take care. We'll see you next time.